Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to dive into a topic that is at the core of our journey. It is happiness. And what are the secrets to happiness? There's a lot of secrets, but there are ones that I feel like are not talked about very often. So today I want to talk about 5 secrets to happiness. And this is something that we need to remember that it's a journey, not a destination. And that will start with our choices that we make every single day. So the first one I want to talk about today is embracing imperfection. I think the world makes us feel like perfection is real, but perfection is an illusion. And understanding that we have flaws and understanding that we are not perfect will bring joy to us. Because with understanding and trying to think or believe we could be perfect, that will lead us to a lot of disappointment, as well as just in general, we would always think that there's something lacking in us. And that will never happen because you will never be perfect. You will always have insecurities and you always have imbalances, and that's what makes us human. So by embracing your flaws, you're actually cutting down on the frustration that you're getting when you're looking to be perfect. And just remember, because we are imperfect, that is what makes us human and relatable. That's why people would be able to relate with us, because everybody has their own imperfections. Secret number 2 is cultivating meaningful connections. Happiness thrives when we have surroundings or company that are there with our values. They share our same hobbies and goals, and like they're happy for us when we're growing. I feel like investing your time to have such meaningful connections, whether it's with friends, family, is very useful. And it's very important for our happiness journey, because the way we surround ourselves is actually one of the most investments we could do to ourselves. And it's very important, because the moment you start understanding that you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with, you're going to start to understand that I want to surround myself with positive people who bring joy to my life, and people who motivate me and have been there for me from the start. So now for my friends who are been my few subscribers from the beginning, I'm happy to make more content, because I know they always motivate me and they always send me messages telling me you're doing good, you're going somewhere, you're gonna make it. So for me, it's like I'm happy because I want to be able to share the wisdom that I have, at least with some people in my life, if not the many. So now that I know surrounding myself with people who are supportive, it makes me happy, because like I said, I don't want happiness to be a destination. I want it to be a journey, and it's beautiful when you're surrounded by people who are happy with you. Secret number 3 is timeless wisdom, and it is live in the present moment. We often dwell in the past or worry about the future, but we forget that the most beautiful moment is in the now. We often just want to think we could change things when we think about it. But to be honest, living in the present moment is where happiness resides. It's not in the future, it's not in tomorrow, or it's not in yesterday, it's in the now. So just understanding that when you live in the present moment, you're actually giving yourself the opportunity to be present and to be happy about being present. So with that, you should practice gratitude and mindfulness to understand that you're living in an experience, and that experience will bring you joy if you reflect on it. Secret number 4 is a very important one. It is pursuing personal growth. I think we are the happiest when we're growing, when we're evolving. And I think there's so much joy in challenging ourselves and pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone. I always think that like when I'm comfortable, I don't like it. Although I am in a very comfortable situation in my life, I put myself in situations where I get uncomfortable, because when you're uncomfortable, you grow. And when you challenge yourself for growth, there's nothing like that, because I feel like you're only growing when you're uncomfortable, and otherwise it's static. If you look at yourself as a graph, you would always be in the same line, only in situations where you are growing. And to be honest, for example, even people in your life who are like the toughest supervisors, the toughest managers, the hardest friends, or whatever it is, like it's just always a situation that you realize when you look back in time, those are the people who pushed you. Those are the people who actually made you challenge yourself and to prove them wrong and to prove yourself right. So I think in general, like pursuing personal growth, whether it's always taking courses, for me, it's like, I always love taking courses on the side, or just doing, for example, YouTube. It's a hobby for me. I push myself out of my comfort zone. I used to be very, shy, or I wouldn't say shy is the right word. It's just like inexperienced and lacked skills of communication. at the beginning when I first started YouTube. And I think that really helped me a lot grow in terms of even in my real life, not just in front of the camera. Right now I'm sitting in front of a camera, but in my real life, I became better at communicating. It's because I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. For the longest time, I wanted to start a YouTube channel, but I used to think, will I be able to make it? But the moment I did that first video, I was like, yes, I can. And you just have to like push yourself, like challenge yourself always, because you are in need of that growth, because growth will bring you happiness. Embrace the journey of self-improvement and you will find joy in the process, not in the end result. Secret number 5, and it is our last one, is giving back to others. There is so much happiness that comes in when you give back. It is on the receiver end and the giver end. So for you, giving back looks like anything you could actually offer. Right now, I feel like I'm giving back to my friends because my friends watch me and I try to like create content that is actually useful. But then there's other ways of giving back. You could donate, you can be able to mentor someone, you just kind of offer free services sometimes, or volunteer. There's so much beauty and joy in giving back, because the moment you start understanding that you're worth giving back on something, you're gonna be happy about yourself. It could be the littlest things ever, like finding your neighbor trying to drag something and then you end up helping them. You're giving back to your neighbors. You're able to help someone. You're able to like give someone advice on like, you know, how to get over a breakup. Always know that when you value yourself and know that there's things that you can actually provide and that there's things that people look up to you on, it is going to make you happy, because there's so much beauty in understanding that we are relatable, we are valuable, and we are worthy of being able to be in that situation, or even having the privilege to give back. So yeah, these are the 5 secrets I believe for me, and I would love to always share more, but I think these are the ones that are at least maybe talked about. And in my perspective, I think it's something that you should work on, and understanding that happiness is a journey, not a destination, and you would be able to be happier every day. And I really hope you like this, and please let me know if you have any more secrets to happiness. I would love to hear them. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Apparently it helps the algorithm. Bye.